Hello everybody, welcome to the Inside Xbox 2020 live stream. Well, I'm excited to finally get some Xbox Series X news, and hopefully today, I don't think we're going to, but hopefully, cross my fingers, we'll get to see some Halo Infinite gameplay today. I'm actually putting off going to work for this. Luckily, my job doesn't require me to be there at a certain time. I've got some leeway as far as getting there, but I kind of forgot about this. I forgot that this was going to be a thing, and then this morning I got a notification on my phone. Hey, don't forget, 9 o'clock. It's gonna be the Xbox live stream. So really excited to see what they have to show us today. And the way I'm looking at this is that it's going to be a precursor for what we're going to see come next month in June, when they do their first party games and more reveals and stuff. We're going to see in this probably mostly third party games, third party developers, and Series X gameplay. Probably hardware specs for the Series X, maybe a release date as well. Probably not, though. I think they'd wait another month for that, and maybe pricing as well. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm actually still getting ready for work, so let's cut it back for now, and then we'll be back in about 5 minutes when it starts. Okay. All right, we're starting in about 30 seconds. We'll see what's up. Hope you guys can hear me all right. The microphone's kind of in a different spot. No idea what to expect. Let me. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me know if you guys can hear it all right. I'll make adjustments if I need to.
I'm excited to be coming to you here live from my kitchen. I'm drinking non-stop drinks out of the world's fastest, most powerful fridge. We're moments away from a huge Inside Xbox. First, I want to let you know, a lot of people have been wondering, what are we doing this summer? Well,
That is sad quality.
Teams cannot wait to deliver new games, new reveals, new news for you. So it's time to get hyped. You're going to see today the first ever Xbox Series X gameplay from our partners around the world. Damon Baker and Sarah Bond, who lead our partnership team, have brought some of the best developers and creative teams to the table. They're going to be joined by Jeff, Katarina, and Malik. Team Xbox coming in strong. It's an exciting day. We know fans have been waiting for this, but also we know you're wondering what's going on with Xbox Game Studios. You guys have 15 creative teams now around the world. You blew us away at XO19. You blew us away at the Game Awards with Hellblade 2. We know you've got more. Of course we do. And with that, I want to welcome the head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty, to tell us a little more.
Where's Phil Spencer?
Hi, everybody.
So that's the kind of quality I would expect from this.
First concern is really with the safety of our teams and, of course, their families. And that's why they are all working from home right now, whether it's in Sweden, the UK, Canada, or the US. And I've really been impressed with the ingenuity and the creativity that they've shown to get around some of the challenges of working from home and to keep production moving forward on our great lineup of games. And so, we're excited that we will begin unveiling gameplay from our studios starting in July, including some from our newer studios like Double Fine, Ninja Theory, and Obsidian. Woo! Whoa, Matt, it feels like we might have left some off the list there.
July.
And also 343 and Halo. That's right. It's time to get hyped. Halo's coming. Halo Infinite. You've been waiting. World's most anticipated game. July. Mark your calendars. Xbox Game Studios. We got
Yeah, but
games around the world.
excuse me, when in July, you dick?
For you, I could not be
Get
more
hyped
excited
to wait another 2 months to hear about Halo Infinite? Go fuck yourself.
But today we're going to put the spotlight on our partners and let them shine and show you what Xbox Series X gameplay looked like. Let's have a go.
That guy, why didn't that guy have a better camera? I mean, this is pre-recorded, right? Obviously. Something like this would be pre-recorded. Why couldn't they get that guy a better camera? Oh well. No big deal, right? We kind of didn't expect to hear anything about Halo Infinite, so we just want to know how the Xbox Series X is running, what it looks like. Been optimized for the Series X. Interesting wording there. Oh, wow. That looks really good. Smooth. But you know, like looking at this, like yeah, it looks great. It's optimized for the Series X. But you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of watching Titanfall gameplay when the Xbox One was announced. Titanfall and Watch Dogs. Like the first couple of games that come out for the system are going to be great, and then it's going to be back to normal within like 2 years probably. Like normal as in like it just they don't put this much effort into them, right? Because these are all going to be launch titles. These are going to be coming out within the first year. Then they need games to impress that look really good, and then a bunch of average looking games are going to come out afterwards. But it looks great. I mean, I don't know what this is. You're fighting with swords and shields, but also guns and stuff. got a DeLorean. Welcome to the Oasis. Bright memory infinite. What the fuck? Are all the Xbox Series X games going to have infinite at the end? Halo Infinite, Bright Memory Infinite, Call of Duty Infinite.
Developers are using the hardware to achieve their dreams and their nightmares in amazing ways, using the power to optimize their games the way they want. You know, higher resolutions, crazy frame rates, ray tracing.
Yeah, it looks great, but
in-game load times. But it's also awesome to see the partner support for smart delivery, ensuring that fans only have to purchase.
look at all those games he has.
To enjoy it on whichever Xbox system they own or will own in the future. So, over the next 25 minutes, we're going to
So we're going to be seeing a lot of people's like offices and stuff. I think we should be watching in the background for Easter eggs and potential gaffes and goofs.
Actual gameplay captured in engine to give you the best sense of what to
You know, you never know when somebody's going to accidentally leave their dildo out in the background.
So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the following dreams being powered by Xbox.
Dreams. World premiere. No, not right now, bud. Need for Speed. Forza. Gotta be Forza, right? Well, Forza's first party, I guess. Stop, my boy. This doesn't look that great of a game. This looks this looks like exactly what I would expect from a modern Forza game. Like if it's Forza or not, like this is what I would expect quality wise from modern Forza game. Dirt. That makes sense. Yeah, that one looked all right. Like it wasn't like amazing. All right, they're trying to figure it out. What is this gonna be, a Venom game? No, I'm a dumbass. That's a skull. Dead Space? Doom? Alien? Attack on Titan? Ugh. So the chat on the Mixer stream here, they're saying this is either Alien or maybe another Dark Souls game. That looks like Flood. That doesn't look that great. Something completely different. Scorn. That didn't look that great. That was another game. It looked all right. Like, I feel like that's something that could run on the Xbox One X. No problem.
Together, we built order out of chaos. Each trial, each tribulation, we have overcome.
This is that game they showed off last year. Oh, it's super hot.
Let our ascension serve as proof of our righteousness. It is in her honor that we strive for chorus.
Mass Effect, maybe?
This ends with us.
Chorus. Liebes Reises one. What's with the R's missing parts of them? Another game that just looks alright. Like, I'm not blown away yet by anything. Like, granted, these are third-party developers, so they're just, you know, they're doing their best, but I mean, so far, not impressed. And I could give a fuck about Madden games. Sports games in general. Where's the XFL game? Oh, wait. XFL got canceled. You got a pretty good haircut for somebody who's been sitting inside for 2 months. I guess he's covering it up with a hat. Those are the kind of Madden games I remember. Yeah. It's the same thing every year. Yep. Stupid. That it goes, those games never look good. Man, I wish that guy wouldn't sit like that. I'm staring right down Main Street, and it is not a good view.
Huge thanks to EA for giving us that sneak peek at Madden 21 optimized for Xbox Series X. I mean, that was awesome. So my name is Sarah Bond, and I lead partnerships for Xbox, which means I get to work with the thousands of developers and creators around the globe that are creating games on, with, and for Microsoft platforms. I just love my job because it's all about connecting creators.
Oh, we get to see Assassin's Creed. Cool.
Around something that they love, games. And boy, have they been busy.
Oh boy, howdy, have they been busy.
Define the generation. Experiences that are just
I don't mean to be so pessimistic about this, but I want this console to be really good, but
developing for Xbox.
it better be like mind-blowing when they show off the first party stuff in July.
In 2021. The support, it has just been tremendous, guys. I have never seen partners as excited about Xbox and Xbox Series X as they are right now. So why don't we take a look and see more of the great games that they have been working on.
Love that jacket. Ooh, interesting. This is clearly a cutscene, so I'm not contributing it to how the game will look, but it looks like it could be from inside of a game.
Let's show 'em how we do. Everyone grab a lid.
Ah, see, then you start seeing the in-game stuff, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, this doesn't look as good. This looks like an interesting game, though. Please be BioShock. Night Falls. Oh, it's a vampire game. You Rise. See, I saw that like telekinesis thing, and I was like, "Oh man, I hope that's BioShock," because I've heard there's rumors that they're making another one. Vampire: The Masquerade. Bloodlines 2. Come Dance on Your Grave. That's a really long title. Bloodlines 2. Okay. That looked pretty good. I like that. I mean, there's parts where I was like, "Ooh, the graphics could be a lot better in this." Like the way her hair was moving in part of the cutscene. Like, but that looked like a good game. Like it could be good fun.
What have you done?
What have you done, Harry?
Traveled so very far to find you. How strange that your trail ends here.
George of the Jungle.
Island of my dreams.
Monkey Island?
When you left,
Fable? Nah, it's not
I was
Fable.
withering away. But here, on this extraordinary isle, I dare say I've found my strength again.
Always smiling
I'm
on Nude Island.
I feel the call of something,
Sun is shining.
whispers of things long forgotten.
Oh.
Be forgotten too.
This looks interesting. Maybe not my kind of game, but Call of the Sea. Call of the Duty. Call of the Sea. That's a Call of Duty on ships. Looks like Call of the Sea.
This is, or was,
Cyberpunk 2077?
metropolis. Like you, most people have contracted their entire lives away to get here. Workers or indents, slaves in all but name.
No, Cyberpunk 2077 doesn't look like that. Red Faction? Crackdown?
This is a crisis supernova. The ascent group has collapsed. We have a shot at true independence. I won't let it go to waste.
Ah,
We wish to test your ability to
I hate top-down games. I hate them.
find out what happened.
I just don't think they're fun. So I now just don't care about this at all. I'm glad that it's not Cyberpunk, because I was like, Cyberpunk does not look this shitty, at least the last gameplay that we've seen of it. The Ascent. A new game. Is Cyberpunk being made by a third-party developer? Probably. I think so. So probably not gonna see it today. Okay, this one looks alright. Look at that teardrop. This looks cool. The medium. Sure would like to know more. That actually looked alright.
Hi. Hope you enjoyed the reveal of the medium.
Bloober.
Psychological horror game. We're very excited to announce that we're working on the project in cooperation with Akira Yamaoka, the legendary composer best known for the Silent Hill series. We'll have more.
Yeah, it looked great.
So stay
I actually liked that one. That one actually looked pretty good. Is this a different game or more of the same? Yeah, that's more of the same. Okay. So psychological horror where you switch between like a demon world and the regular world? And you have no control over it? Cool. As Tokyo in about 5 years. Still Tokyo. No more heroes? No, that was a Nintendo game. The others have arrived. Ew, they cannot be hurt. They cannot be stopped. Corona evolved. Until now. Persona?
My power is psychokinesis. Ready?
No, Persona was about dreams. This is not dreams. I wish I was into these kind of games, because these kind of games like badass, but it's so hard for me to play them. I'm terrible at them. Elite psionic warriors with one mission. Exterminate. Exterminate. They use their psychokinesis to kill stuff with swords. SCARLET NEXUS. Yeah. Wish I could play those kinds of games, but I'm terrible at them. They look great, though. Persona is one of those ones I always wish I could have played. I could get into, you know. What was that old dinosaur game? Turok? Is this Turok? I remember going to my local library back in the day. They used to have games on the computers, and just that's like where just people would go to play, right? And it wasn't Turok, but it was another game where you'd be on just an island, like almost Far Cry style, and there'd be dinosaurs. Second Extinction. It was just on an island, and you'd have guns, sniper rifles, and shotguns and stuff. And the idea being is that like you're out to go bag a specific type of dinosaur. Yakuza. This is what this is. I don't care, and it doesn't look that great either. All of these games so far have looked like they could play on modern day hardware without having to have a whole new system. Yeah, the dinosaur game. You know, you'd go out and you'd hunt these dinosaurs. It wasn't Turok, but it was like Turok. It was fun. Scary too. You get eaten by dinosaurs if you messed up. Shot in the heart, and you're to blame. Needs a new ending. This isn't Yakuza. I don't know what this is. People are ragging on it in the comments. Looks so dumb. Scooby-Doo, Adam Sandler. Like a Dragon. It is Yakuza. It's like a spin-off game. I don't know enough about those games. Konnichiwa. Look at his teeth. What's with his teeth? Oh, he's got veneers on or something. Where the real game's at. To push the limits of video games. Sorry, bud. That didn't look like it was pushing anything.
I hope you all enjoyed this brief peek at just some of the titles we have lined up for Xbox Series X. This is just the beginning. And personally, I can't wait to get immersed in these amazing games. But until then, I'm just going to have to live out that fantasy via custom backgrounds in Microsoft Teams. How about I try out a few now? Maybe we'll go into the world of Scarlet Nexus, or maybe I could tear up the streets in Dirt 5, or...
Is that it? A half hour?
Phil Spencer's home office. Oh, wait a second. We've got this inside look at the next Assassin's Creed game.
Oh yeah, fuck. I forgot that they said that.
Gameplay debut of the highly anticipated Assassin's Creed Valhalla for Xbox Series X. Huge thanks to all of our partners for their hard work during these difficult times, and to you at home for joining us. Stay tuned to go behind the scenes with a few of the creators of today's lineup and hear more about their thoughts on the next generation of game development.
That's it. A half hour.
For even more
I'm not even going to be late for work.
from Xbox Game Studios and our partners worldwide. Thanks so much.
These guys would be the first assassins, right? Because they're like Vikings, and that'd be before the Italians. Push it to the limit. It just looks all right. All of them do. Did you see the fire in the background of that shot? I mean, look how... Frankly, of everything that we've seen today, I've been very disappointed. Everything looks like it could be on modern hardware.
Two titles command the respect and fandom that the Assassin's Creed series has garnered.
Scared the shit out of me. Look at this creepy guy. And he just jumped into it. Ah!
Bienvenue to Inside Xbox.
Hey Jeff, pleasure to be here.
I'm so glad that you're here because I'm a huge fan of the series. After seeing the video that we just saw, I have literally
Call me Ishmael.
to ask you. But before we get into Valhalla itself, did I just see new Assassin's Creed gameplay for the first time?
Yeah, absolutely. That was directly from the game. And
Yeah, all cutscenes. All cutscenes. Terrible looking cutscenes. Look at the fire.
Assassin's Creed Origins. These took place in
That fire looked better.
They were
That was a
sunset,
different game.
Mediterranean places, and this looks very different. It's different time, different place. So, what do you have for us with the Viking Age?
Yeah, so the Viking Age, it's named after one of history's most notorious warrior cultures.
I wish I could skip this.
It's highlighted
I don't
by
care.
England by this very large, hungry Viking horde. And at the time, England was
England.
a tangle of broken, warring kingdoms. So this was an absolutely brutal, pivotal moment in history that gave us the birth of the England we know today. So players can expect to fully live the Viking fantasy in a meticulously crafted journey.
Is it a fantasy to be a Viking?
All right, so let's
I don't think it
get
is.
a little bit more into this. There was a lot to take in that clip that we saw. I saw Viking longships. I saw some very mean-looking axes. Previously, we saw a hidden blade. So, let's talk about some of the key new features that you're bringing to the table with Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, so our hero, Eivor, is a Viking raider who's going to leave the snowy mountains of Norway for the lush rolling hills of England.
Are here Jürgen?
With the goal of settling their people and growing.
This is my brother. He is Jürgen.
Now,
And my cousin,
is a hostile
Jürgen.
place. So, to succeed, players will go raiding using their longships and raiding party. They'll assault giant fortifications in epic battles. They'll have to gain alliances with kings and legendary Vikings, and they'll be faced with some very harsh choices as the leader of a community. Along with that, where we've reinvented combat to be visceral, brutal, tons of enemy variety, dual-wielding weapons.
Here's the problem with games like Assassin's Creed.
Player progression, gear, and
It's basically the same thing every year.
effectively pushing every single envelope.
Different settings, different stories, but gameplay-wise, it's pretty much the same thing. Guarantee you're gonna be able to wall run, climb up walls. You're gonna be able to, pull out a blade to assassinate somebody very quickly, and maybe a slightly different fighting style.
Creative director, someone creating a huge epic.
They're putting a lot of effort into showing this because Assassin's Creed is a big game, but I honestly couldn't care less.
Creed has always been committed to new technologies in order to push the most immersive experiences we
And in fact, I wish they would go back and show more of the gameplay, especially where they had the slow-mo shots with the fire in the background. It looked terrible.
from the immersion and create a game that's much more immersive. Norway and Dark Ages England are breathtaking living worlds. So to be able to push them further to their incredible potential, this is really wonderful for us. It's wonderful for our players. And additionally, I'm very happy to confirm that we are also offering smart delivery, which allows you to purchase the game
I've been seeing that a lot. At the bottom of games, it'll say smart delivery.
Xbox Series X.
That is great news, I think, for all the Assassins fans out there. They'll be able to enjoy it on the hardware.
I wonder if the reason why all these games look like they can run on modern hardware is it's optimized for the Xbox Series X. Probably actually designed for the Xbox One X.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I cannot wait to see more.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
Shields! It looks all right. Looks, like I said, looks like you can run on modern
We
hardware
have
though.
seen so many great games today showcasing gameplay for Xbox Series X. So let's go to Malik right now with Robert Park from Codemasters to talk Dirt 5.
All right, everyone. Just a few minutes ago, you saw the reveal trailer of Dirt 5, and I kind of was left speechless. But I'm gonna have to get it together here because we're gonna dive even deeper into everything. Right now, we have Robert Karp, who is Dirt 5's development director, in the driver's seat. Let's talk about what's next.
Kind of derpy looking dude.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Excited to dive into this. Now, Dirt 5, obviously the newest game in the series. Let's start with locations because kind of the backdrop is kind of important for a racing game. So where are we gonna be going in Dirt 5?
So you saw from the trailer, we had New York, then we went to China, and then we went to Norway. We've got lots more environments than that. Each of the environments are bespokely created based in real worlds to the tracks and event types that we're playing there. So for New York, for example, you saw us racing over the East River when it was frozen in winter.
Is that a donut sticker? Donut Media?
In the summer and spring and autumn. There you'll be able to race along Roosevelt Island.
More power, baby.
It gives you a totally different experience. After that, we go to Brazil, taking the favelas.
More power.
Lima. We have tracks in Europe, in Italy, in Arizona. So there's really a really wide range of tracks with a really colourful, wide, different colour palette that offer really interesting, different experiences.
Super cool. I'm excited to see all the different locations as well as how the weather's going to change. I'm personally a New York boy, so I'm excited to race in New York. But it is a racing game after all, so let's talk about some of the cars that we're going to be able to jump into.
We have one of the widest ranges of vehicles that we've had in a dirt game ever before. So you've got the rally cars that you saw. Some
Yeah, that's a donut sticker.
We also have sprint cars, which are really cool and interesting.
I wonder what donut had to do to get into the game.
They only turn left. Each of their wheels is like a different size, with the front one on the left the smallest, the back one on the right the biggest.
Like, I wonder if Dirt approached Donut to put their sticker in the game, or if Donut approached them.
Which is really fun.
Oh, that's super cool.
Like, who got paid to put their shit in the game?
Excited for more, right? More cars, more different types of vehicles. That's pretty cool. Now let's talk about the experience when the players jump into the game. What are some things that veteran Dirt franchise players are going to notice, and what are some things that they're going to notice for the first time ever?
So I think jumping into the career, they're going to notice the kind of agency and the choice of the different events. There's some of the new things that have introduced the franchise, and one of the ones I'm most excited about is 4-player split screen. So in
No,
career,
he's a new
event
type of gameplay, 4-player split screen. That's not new, bud. It was removed from games over the last generation, and now they're starting to bring it back.
That's super exciting. 4-player split screen, something that we always want to see because it's always good to have your friends around and play some games on the couch. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now let's shift gears a bit into the career mode.
Oh, you see what he did there? He said shift gears. Huh? Because they're transitioning to a new topic, and it's a racing game. Ha ha ha.
Let's talk about that as well.
There is a dynamic duo. So one of the things that I really enjoy about the career is the real world sponsors. So as you race, you'll sign up to real world sponsors who'll give you rewards and pay you to race for them. And talking you through that will be your mentor. He'll help guide you, give you tips and hints, and that's voiced by Troy Baker.
Greetings from the booth, everybody.
And there's really only one person to have as the protagonist to Troy Baker, who's the nemesis, and that's Nolan North.
Thrilled to be working with Codemasters on this, playing a very pivotal character, per usual. Also, you're going to see some pretty recognizable faces in this game, so you don't want to miss it.
So as you race, you'll have to be...
I might play this just to see if they put Pumphrey in it.
Super exciting because one, I'm excited to
James Pumphrey.
I feel like a lot of players have both Troy Baker and Nolan North in the same video game, so that's going to be pretty exciting. Now, again, we're super happy that Dirt 5 is part of the reveal of the first gameplay for Xbox Series X. So let's talk about some of the things that we're going to see that are specific to Xbox Series X.
So, Dirt 5, you'll be able to play at 4K, 60 FPS, but there'll also be an option for 120Hz mode. So, gamers know frame rate counts, 120Hz in racing, that's where the action's at. On top of that, Dirt 5 will leverage smart delivery technology. So you buy the game on Xbox One, you can play on Xbox Series X as soon as you get a new console. You buy it on Xbox Series X, and you go over it, you have an Xbox One,
Sounds like a lot of these launch titles are going to be cross compatible. Like you buy it on one, it'll be available on the other.
Loading. So that means that you get into the game almost instantaneously from turning on the console. No more waiting. You're in there. You're racing straight away.
I love everything that you just said there. You buy the game, you get the best version for the platform that you own. You get in the game, loading times are a thing that everyone hates, so minimizing that is fantastic. And then you get to choose between 4K 60 and 120 frames per second. So that is pretty cool. Again, Robert, thank you so much for stopping by. I gotta say that I probably speak for everyone watching when I say that we're super excited to see Dirt 5 on Xbox Series X coming up this year. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we've already seen so many games so far, but the train's going to keep rolling, so we're going to throw it over to Katarina, who's with the Bluebird team, to talk about Medium.
This is one that I was interested in.
And the medium promises to keep us guessing and our hearts racing. Here to tell us more about the game is Jack, game producer from the Bluebird team. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bluebird.
Can you tell us more about this game and the Bluebird team approach to the psychological horror genre?
In our first psychological horror that was Layers of Fear, the main topic was can you sacrifice for your family, can you sacrifice yourself, or you want to sacrifice yourself for your passion, to fulfill yourself. And the second our game, it was Observer, and then the main topic it was if I'm still human, if my mind maybe is digitalized, or if I have robotic parts, where is the line, like in the body horror stuff. And in the Blair Witch, of course there was a witch, there was the forest that everyone loves, but in the main topic, in the psychological horror stuff, it was PTSD. So for the medium, we have like two worlds in our game, real world and spirit world. We play as a medium, you can see these both realities, so we can think like somebody can be a really good guy, but maybe inside it's not. And when you play as a medium, we have really unique perspective to find out what is inside other people or what happens in different places.
For the medium, we heard that you teamed up with legendary music composer Akira Yamaoka. Can you tell us more about that partnership and how that influenced the game?
Yeah, he's the best now, of course, for composing the music for Silent Hill series. And what was most important for us, it was his work on Silent Hill 2, because Silent Hill 2, for most of our team, is the best horror game ever, and it's one of our main references when we think about atmosphere in the medium, because in one way, this music is heavy, disturbing, oppressive, and in another way, it can be nostalgic, emotional, and melodic. And to pump it up more, we cooperate Akira with our composer Arkadiusz Rejkowski that create our other scores for our other games, and mix these two approaches together to fill up our two worlds and our different points of view. So it was really, it is and it was really great fun.
This game is really characterized by those two worlds. Can you talk to us more about the story and these two worlds and how the players can look forward to that?
Yeah, so you play as a Marianne, and she's a medium, and like she can cope with this, that she goes, or that she can see the spirit world, the second world, but she's like haunted by really one specific vision that she tried to solve, and she has some kind of a hint that the answers can be in abandoned communist vacation resort. It's like a old hotel. So she go there, and then she need to find out how the vision is connected with this place and what dark mystery is there. And there two worlds came up because our real world and our real world setting is like it's Poland, late 80s, Krakow. Krakow is a very important city for Poland history. It was a city of kings, and it's of course city of Bluebird. We have company here, we live here, we love the city, and it's a free Poland in that time, but because in the 80s
I like the organization of the dude's books in the background. He's got like blue books on the top, and then white books in the middle there, and then red books on the bottom. And it's a very aesthetic background.
Opportunity to see even further the normal people because you see the spirit world, and spirit world is like dark mirror of our world, like when all your like anger, urges, secrets are reflected there. So It's also hostile world in some way, so only medium can solve some puzzles, some mysteries, and survive that kind of encounter.
Horror and is really a genre that can really take advantage of some very immersive gameplay. What are some of the Xbox Series X features that the Bloober team has harnessed to make sure that you can deliver this epic next-gen title with the medium?
Yeah, of course. First of all, it's the horsepower is the hardware. So having that powerful stuff as a foundation for our game, so it's awesome because we spent a lot of years to thinking about this game, how we can fulfill our dreams about it, but we have a problem with the platform. Like everything we thought it's too weak to fulfill our vision. But then Xbox Series X came up, and we thought, yeah, this is perfect match for us. And now a lot of doors were open for us to be like creative and do the game as we want it. And like the second most important stuff is the seamless gameplay, like steady FPS and no loading screens, because you have like immersive horror cinematic experience, and you have two worlds. You can travel between them. You can travel between them. You can travel between the levels and the whole story, and not having any loading screens and any FPS drops. It's like awesome. And of course, we use Xbox Series X in different ways, in many different ways. But I will leave this maybe more for the future. So stay tuned, guys.
Ooh, mysterious. I think I speak for all the fans when I say that I'm super excited to play the medium when it launches on the Xbox Series X. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jack.
Also, thank you very much.
It's another game that looks great.
I want to give a special thank you to all of our developers from around the world who pulled out all the stops.
Now that I know more about it, it's not my kind of game. Like, horror games are cool, but I have trouble playing them on just regular console. VR horror is awesome, though.
Really putting our fans first. And of course, we're doing that with all of our Xbox Game Studios titles. And as I said, we're not taking the summer off. Today is just the beginning. It's time to get hyped because in July, it's Xbox Game Studios world premieres, reveals, lots of news. Mark your calendars. We'll see you there.
When in July, though? That's it. Shit, I should have set up something for this. That's it. 45 minutes. Quick one and done. I'm not impressed. In the end, I'm not impressed by anything that we saw. I think some of the games looked like they'd be fun to play, but nothing I saw, not even Assassin's Creed, which is probably the most like AAA game on there, looked like it was next gen by any means. I mean, that one actually was probably one of the worst looking ones. The faces looked great, some of the movements looked great of the characters, and some of the details in the characters looked great. But then you look at some of the background stuff, which arguably is more important, since for the most part we're not going to be up in somebody's face except during cutscenes. Like, sure, that's going to help with immersion when you're watching a cutscene, but when you're actually playing, if fire is all juddery and fucked when you're playing it, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be immersive. Let's what am I doing? There we go. And we will get rid of that. Yeah, it's not going to be immersive. It's not going to be it's not going to feel next gen, and I think that's what I'm mostly worried about. I think I said it earlier, but I think that all these games, they look like they were developed for the Xbox One X and then optimized to also run on the Series X. Basically, made it so that they could run at higher frame rates, at lower resolutions, and that's it. Because I mean, these games, they don't look next gen to me. I could be wrong about that, but they don't look next gen to me. Yeah, I think we'll see more in July that'll look better, and I think those are going to be the ones that really determine if getting the Series X is even going to be worth it. We'll see Halo Infinite. We'll see the other game studios games. They said 15 studios, so I would say probably at least 15 titles, but probably more. And yeah, but not impressed. Not impressed at all. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back later this week with more Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay, and then we'll be live streaming again in July sometime for the Xbox Studios Game Studios press conference. So until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.